The Saurophaganax mod is now complete and in testing. A new map is coming, but we also do have some sad news to share with you as well. All of that is to be discussed in today's mod news video, so strap yourselves in and let's get right into it. Now we're starting the video off with the sad news, and it's equally the biggest news in this video, and this is for both a modding group and a community server, which is Arazoa, the Arazoa community. Firstly, it is with a heavy heart to share that the Arazoa community servers themselves, both their realism server and all their other servers, will be closing their doors, as it was announced that things were unsustainable and the staff were tired after chugging along since August 2022. They'll now be closing their doors on the dates that are listed here. Now, firstly, I do want to wish all of the staff in the Arazoa community the absolute best. I do understand that, running a server, maintaining a server, and, all that is a lot to do. And the decision to close the doors, I bet, has been a massive one. And ultimately one that would have been very, very difficult for them to make. But sometimes those decisions are what's best. But also, I do want to say a big thank you to all of the staff at the Arazoa server for creating one hell of a set of Path of Titan servers. While I hadn't played there at all, I think, I'm going to be very honest, I do want to say that I know a lot of people who have played there and really enjoy the server. Equally, lots of people were playing there and really enjoyed the server, and that's mainly down to the people who created the server and the staff running it to ensure that the experience was great. So a big thank you to all of you who had taken part in that. And of course, based off of limited interactions with some of the staff at that server, I can safely say that they are all fantastic people. Now, what is next with this group? As in, this is a mod news video, so there should be some mod news here as well. Well, the server might be shutting down, but the mods are now the main focus, as they will be revamping the Discord to focus on their mods after the realism server's end date, quoted by also saying this: "We are not quite sure of the future of our modding, but would like to continue for as long as we can." They also then mentioned about donations for the modding to help fund that, but obviously I'd rather you guys go join their server if you are interested and read that announcement and find ways to support itself. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description. That being said, they also shared some news about some upcoming mods. Firstly, the Prognathodon has a gorgeous image that is from in-game, and I believe that was showcased one of the new skins. This image is by Jeff. Then we also then have a showcase of some of the upcoming abilities, likely head-based attacks, and then a size comparison with Prognathodon and a human, and finally another size comparison with the Himalayasaurus and also compared to a human. And if I can somehow overlap that with Prognathodon to kind of comparatively show the sizes between Himalaya and Prog, but that is that. But that's for Arazoa. Once again, I wish every person, whether that is a community member there or a staff member, the absolute best. But now we move into some more mod news. The Hell Creek formation is making a big return. I say making a big return, it's mainly because their mods haven't been in game for a long time. Now, I didn't even know this was happening until I was told about this, so shout out to a Blood of a Draco who fed this information to me via my Discord server. Now, there's a lot to go over here. Firstly, Leptoceratops is a little guy that will be entering closed testing in 2 weeks. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is now in closed testing, judging by this message here, but everything is lined up besides a few skins and abilities, and that's not something preventing it from being tested either. And now for Taurosaurus, which is the ceratopsine that comes and goes in terms of Path of Titans modding, but this will be getting a full rework and will primarily focus on just its abilities, and will also likely be ready for Lepto's full release. And after that, you've got Denversaurus, which is a Wave 2 creature, which is currently being prepped for animation. However, they did showcase 2 of the animations that they are currently working on for this mod. Now, as I mentioned, Denversaurus is part of Wave 2, which also includes 2 other dinosaurs, Edmontosaurus annectens and Tyrannosaurus rex. The models you can see on the screen now. As for that, there is one other thing that they are bringing as well, and this is a map. This has technically been in the game before, if I am correct. A long time ago, that is, like a couple years ago. But I also do want to say this update will take a very long time. And also, At first, it will be the bare minimum of playability and filming to achieve playability and filming in terms of the bare minimum of that, so you can check it out and do any stuff on it. Hell Creek Mods, a big name on this list in my eyes, bringing not 1, not 2, not 3, but technically 6 mods, if you're including the map, Edmonto, and Rex as well. Very excited for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Before I go into the Bristlewing here, I do want to ask really quickly, because I kind of just skirted past it. Have any of you guys seen the Hell Creek mod that I'm on about, like, long ago? Was anyone back in the game back then? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, Bristlewing, we have 5 images for it. In fact, we have some others as well that I found just earlier, and I have to say this thing looks beautiful. The quills on it look absolutely insane. Now, I do want to say, those pics are pretty much all we have for it. There is one development on the Trello board, and that is that the sprint animation has been completed on the 15th of February. However, that now brings it to 38 out of the 55 tasks completed on its Trello board. Do bear in mind, this might be outdated and not fully accurate. But that's that for the Bristlewing. We have another Ignis mod to talk about anyways. The other Ignis mod is the Rhynax, and this has some very small progress, and it's to do with the model. 2 images were shared of the model in the Discord server for the mod group, and I'm going to assume this is likely the high poly model, and if that is the case, then it looks to be completed. But of course, that is that for this beast, and that is that for the Ignis mods. We'll probably get more info on the Rhynax and the other upcoming Ignis mods as well, closer to the Bristlewing's completion or once it's complete itself. The Leviathan has had some big developments because it's now being tested in engine. This was showcased by a video by Rogue Terror, the creator of this mutant Spinosaurus mod. This also allows us to see some skin variation to the default skin with the male and female colorations, as well as seeing the little baby in the game, which looks adorable, and the broadcast call. In addition to this, we also get to see a glowy skin and variations on that as well, which looks insanely pretty. I cannot wait for this mod, and I'm sure a lot of you cannot wait for this either. And now, Saurophaganx, because this boy is now complete. Well, judging by the Trello board, Saurophaganx is complete, but if you're judging by the Trello board as well, it's also in testing at the moment. Do bear that in mind. However, this will probably be the last video I make of this mod before a proper mod showcase. There is a lot of photos showcased of this dinosaur. I have them all on the screen while I'm talking about it, and these are from all over Gondwar as well. These are insanely pretty photos. Shout out to the person who took them because they have a great eye for dinosaur photography. That being said, this thing looks awesome, and it looks so cool in game. We have a size comparison as well of it next to Rex, and another one showcasing it next to Aloe. It's a big dinosaur, and the developer of the mod equally did say this will likely be a sub-apex, so it's going to be bigger and more stronger than Aloe, but not as strong as Rex or Tyrannotitan and stuff like that. It's likely going to sit where Suchomimus kind of sits at the moment, kind of in between Aloe and Tyrannotitan. It's just going to be nestled right in there. That being said, we do have 4 animations to showcase of this. The idle, the running, the trotting, and the walking. They're all going to be played after I talk about it as well, but there's also 2 things I need to talk about regarding this mod. Firstly, the dinosaur, while complete, is now in testing. This will be where the creators are looking for bugs to squash and of course balance the mod as well. And the second thing is, it is important to note for the mod, Saurophaganx has been kept as the common name. Like how Megalania is not the scientific name, but the common name for Varanus priscus. So basically, in this case, Saurophaganx for this mod is the common name for Allosaurus anax. So you're also getting Allosaurus anax to come to the game. Technically, if you want to call it that, you can. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. It's just going to be called Saurophaganx as the mod. Now I'm ending this modded playable section off with some spinosaurids because we have ichthyovenator, the spinosaurid we all seem to know and love. We have 4 new skins to showcase this time: the archipelago skin, swampland, riverbed, and esox, as well as the friendly call and fishing emote to showcase as well. But that is not the final Spinosaurid, because I'm doubling down on the Spinosaurids. In fact, technically I'm tripling down, because firstly we have this other Spinosaurid, which I'm pretty sure is suchomimus. This was announced by Feilong saying, Sailed Carnivores just got a new member and it won't be the last. Now, as I said, I'm not actually sure what this is. I'm going to call it suchomimus here, but if it is not, I'll have the name of it up on the screen for you, because I did ask for confirmation. However, I have gone ahead and recorded this video like a schmuck. That being said, the model looks gorgeous. I can't wait to see more of this. But we also have another one. This is a glimpse of iberospinus as well, which is now on the screen for you to feast your eyes upon. This one kind of looks like a swan in terms of the way its neck looks. I don't know how to explain it. That being said, I did say that is the last of the playables, because I now want to talk about a map. A brand new map is coming to Path of Titans, and this is being made by Martinx. This was showcased with a trailer published around 10 days ago on Martin's channel, and I recommend you watch it, by the way, and check out the trailer, and go and subscribe to him as well to get a full glimpse of the map, and also get him to 1,000 subscribers. This map is called Sundance Shores. This is a small deathmatch map that is basically a glimpse into what to expect out of their other upcoming map, which is Dry Mesas, and in terms of quality and design. However, this is inspired by the coasts of Sundance Sea in northern Morrison. This map isn't released yet, but it is in very advanced stages of its development, and it will feature this: edible ferns, edible horsetails, gastroliths, stagnant water, and critters, but not as the critters you may know, because it's going to bring fruitodens and ornitholestes, as well as critters, which is going to be so cool. Let me know your thoughts about this modded map in the comments down below. I'm very excited for this because this thing looks absolutely awesome. It's a small deathmatch map, do bear that in mind, but this is a good glimpse at what you could see on a bigger map that Martinx is also making as well, which is Dry Mesas. Very excited. I can't wait for this to release, and I will probably be streaming a full showcase of it when it does release. Anyways, that is everything to do with the mod news this week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Which one out of all of this news was your favourite? Firstly, Saurophaganx is almost here. And secondly, Sundance Shores looks class. I cannot wait for that modded map. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.